Hello guys, this is Tony J. Salimi and today is day 3 here in Tenerife, the beautiful island of Tenerife. And as you can see, there's this beautiful background behind me. And I just finished another extraordinary day with my client here in Tenerife. And today we pretty much spend most of the day not only on having a clear business plan and life plan that we started yesterday. We started with financial plan, but also we actually touched upon how to increase her sales and how to inspire her sales team and how to be able to sell herself with across all of those multiple businesses that she's actually running. So before I share some of the insights, let me see whether actually I've got you guys all in here. Let me invite few of you, so hold on. Let me just invite people in here, so getting you all ready for this broadcast. It's so much nicer when I get engagement from you guys, when you share, when you ask questions, but also when you know exactly what kind of questions you may want to ask me during those live broadcasts that I do everywhere, wherever I go. So give me one more second as I'm setting this up and inviting you guys, and hopefully I might have 2 amazing guests today on this live broadcast. One is Andrew Priestley and 2 is Janice Gordon, who's a fellow professional speaker and business coach, who's also an author of a business evolution book, which it's on my reading list, and I took it with me on this trip and I'm already finished reading it, so I'll be sharing some insights from there and why you must grab this book. So I've got a few more people to invite, and I believe I'm back now. So, one of the things I share today is that the secret of business is to know something that really nobody knows. But not just that, to be actually able to provide a unique solution to a unique problem. Most people get wound up about, somebody else has done that. But over the last 30 years, what I've learned is that solutions to a unique problem can come from multiple sources and multiple ideas and multiple products. So for instance, if you look at the background, we all know oceans around the world are polluted, but there are so many people, so many entrepreneurs, leaders and business owners are finding different solutions to clean up our oceans, so we actually have a very amazing view to enjoy, and an ocean that supports the wildlife that it has on it, but also makes us more conscious about how we go forward with sustainability and with some of the rising problems. So why is it important? Why is it important for you to have a clear business plan? If you are, depending where you are in your journey, if you are at the beginning of your business, you know what? It's like almost this roadmap, GPS I was talking about yesterday, that gives you step-by-step direction towards the goal, the vision, the business you want to create. Now, everyone I've met so far, and so many successful entrepreneurs and people who actually been my mentors, they evolve their businesses. And this is what Janice B. Gordon also talks about in her Business Evolution, Creating Growth in Rapidly Changing World. So some of the concepts she actually mentions in here, it's something that I recommend every business owner to actually grab a copy and read it, because there's some really good insights in there, something that I so connect with, because I've been doing this work for a while now. Because when I go into a business like my client in here, to really find the bottlenecks and to find what is it that stops them from going to the next level, I start by looking at all the amazing things that currently the business is doing that influences people and influences their customers to buy their products. Personally, I spent a fortune attending various networking events and also reading about sales and also reading about the psychology and the human behavior, what truly makes us buy a product. And in my book, #Loneliness, the virus of modern age, I talk about the importance of connecting and the importance that connection is to growing your business. Now, wherever I go, what I love doing quite a lot is connecting with people. And here I am in Tenerife. Not only I'm connecting with my client's family, the team that she has, but also some of the people that I'm meeting here at the hotel, which are extraordinary people. Some of them are really retired, and most people don't even think about talking to retired people. And it's extraordinary because retired people have so much wealth of wisdom when it comes to business, when it comes to what life has to offer, and when it comes to really making it. And when you stay in hotels like 5-star hotels and you run a one-to-one seminar in there, and then you bring your clients, people around you, suddenly there's this buzz that happens and everybody wants to know what's really happening. So to actually sell more is really to know the art of communicating the value to your customer. And actually there is an art behind that, and also there's a massive science. So if you're somebody who actually don't want to make those kind of mistakes that many people do, then perhaps you can, private message me or get in touch with me to take you through some of the principles that I'm teaching here today, about how to sell without selling yourself, how to sell yourself without selling. And no matter what you do in life, I want you to remember one thing: somebody will always judge you. Somebody will always say something about the way you sell, the way you communicate your product, the way your website looks, the way your offering is, the way your coaching program may be, the way your company's products may be. So all of that is great. However, make sure that that does not stop you being yourself and being your true, authentic self. It is one of the reasons that actually I spent quite a lot of time to actually devise the methodology, the TGS evolutionary method I talk about in Path to Wisdom, but also what some of the leaders, inspiring business leaders, talk about in Fit for Purpose leadership work. And some of the things people are saying there, it's about putting yourself first as a leader, from Nick Powell. And others, for instance, when you have a meaning and purpose behind your vision, mission, and behind the products you are selling, you'll start attracting the people who have similar vision, meaning, and purpose in life. And before used to be so much selling on emotional blackmail, and I'm really saying this emotional blackmail because today I spent half of the day trying to find out from my clients all of those blocked emotions around selling, and majority of them were injected values that other people have told her, but deep down she actually knew what she wanted and how she wanted to sell and communicate and grow the company. So emotional selling, it's an old school. What I say to people is like, there's this wave of conscious evolution that is happening around the world. And with that wave, we also see a lot of people who dislike this emotional blackmail selling. And you may be losing customers as a reaction to that. And you may be losing sales because of you might be trying too hard to put emails out there with a lot of emotional based energy. Now, that may help you a bit, but what I found for myself and who selling high-end coaching programs to entrepreneurs and leaders around the world and doing speaking and healing for private clients is that when you have a unique product that no one else can do what you can do, and the customer knows you, trusts you, and also knows the value to them for what you have to offer, they will actually pay anything. You don't need to emotionally blackmail them. You don't need to tell them what would happen to them in case they don't buy the product. They actually know it. It's fine to communicate it in a way, this is who you are, this is what you do, this is what the benefits would be for them, and this is how you got there, what is your credibility behind that. But try to use all those very old-fashioned, emotionally based selling techniques, and there are psychologists out there who actually advise those salespeople in the world how to design emails that make you buy things based on your emotions. But you know what happens after you bought that product. I've done it in the past, and many people have done it in the past. You start to regret it, you start to be frustrated, and you start to have a charge towards that human being, whoever that person may be, whomever you bought the product from. And guys, it's not nice to have those emotions and resentments, because if you actually read #loneliness, where I talk about human energy field, just the fact that you don't communicate something, it does not mean that the person you are thinking about is not going to receive the information or the energy you may be sending. If that energy is resentment, is judgments, is fears, it's curse, whatever it might be, that is a negative energy that human being, no matter where they are in the world, will receive it. And there is actually pure science behind that. Nowadays we know how a thought can actually travel all the way to the moon and back. Now think about that. This is like NASA scientists have proven that. And that's only because we can currently measure within a limit within our solar system. But what if our thoughts travel beyond our solar system? Think about that. So if you just think about that, I would give you one advice, that being able to focus your mind on the things that you truly want, it's what will truly transform you, and what will also help you to sell your products. Because while so many people can advise you, what matters is have the unique product that provides a unique solution, have your unique client that wants your product and will benefit from your product, have a clear product strategy, sales strategy. Because one of the things that I do, and you may also want to do in your business, for instance, I have few PDF downloads which are product for prospects, but also when my clients book an initial consultation, they all get a signed copy of my book. Now, the next level to that is basically where after my clients sign up to some of my high-end programs, I have unique gifts that I continually offer and add value to my clients. So that product sales strategy must be there. And when you do that product sales strategy, I want you to think like you are Tesco or you are the Costa Coffee. And I want you to think about the process you need to implement in your business. Because what I notice is each business that I work with, I help them create a unique method and a process that is designed for them, for their circumstances, for their business, and for their product. having developed so many different healing and coaching programs and retreats, like I do like spiritual retreats to John of God in Brazil, I've created a unique selling propositions and a workshop and a seminar that actually I have delivered to some of my clients who actually wanted to tackle sales issues and help them really exponentially grow their sales and inspire their sales team to be able to have a different kind of conversation with their prospect client. So the typical conversation, of a salesperson is designed pretty much on the left side of our brain, which is our logical brain. But what I actually have helped many of the clients understand through powerful questioning, understand the clear needs of the customer, and then being able to propose one of the products as a solution to their pain. Because if the product does not provide a solution to their pain, you're not going to be selling that product. So one of the things I've done to help me increase my sales and help me sell really high-end coaching programs and being able to experience places like this is I've studied some of the great orators of our time. I've studied their vocal tricks and techniques. I've studied their body positioning, emotional devices they use, but all of them in comparison to when your heart is open and awakened and is driven by this big vision and mission, it's nothing. Believe me, it's nothing. When your heart is awakened to a big vision and to a purpose, and you're actually doing every single day everything you can with the knowledge you have in that moment in time, you will start to attract the most extraordinary people who will support you to actually grow your business and be able to become better at selling yourself without selling. And that's on its own, guys. It's a unique gift. We do live in an age of soundbite selling and in an age of instant gratification. This is why people use Instagram, Twitter, and likes, and Facebook, and all of the different social media that we created. But the truth is, our attention span is very short. But unless whatever you are saying and communicating is of value to the person who's watching or liking or commenting. Now, if you look at the events, recent events, and if you look at, for instance, Theresa May, if you look at Jeremy Corbyn, if you look at Donald Trump, if you look at Merkel, if you look at all the global politicians, you can see that there's some form of manipulation, emotional manipulation, and also some kind of fear to actually invoke a desire. But my belief is that the key to your personal financial and the company's success is in your ability to deliver value for your clients and be able to influence them, others, so they can take the action they desire. An action that basically takes them from where they are to where they want to go with whatever uniqueness you have about you. Everywhere I go, I hear people, pitching things and developing business plans, and today, part of the day we spend with my clients is helping them deliver a unique pitch that is aligned to her true values, authentic values, which we've been extracting over the last 3 days. And you know what? At some point, she actually was in tears when she was pitching this amazing product that she's developing to me. And she was full of confidence and tears of joy. And this is the moment where I stopped her and I said, this will sell. You just sold the first product to me. Now, when you experience that, it's such a joy to see the shifts and the changes your clients are creating. And in order to do that, for sure, you truly need to command the platform in which you may be speaking or selling your product, whether it's here live on video, whether it's on Twitter, whether it's there somewhere as a speaker. But before I disappear, I just wanted to mention one more time this incredible book that Janice, my friend, who professional speaker and also business coach, shares in her Business Evolution. And she actually got this 4 P's that she talks about: having the right personality, having a purpose, enjoying what you do, having a lot of pleasure. Look at me, Janice, I'm having an amazing time here. But also having the right process. So we all have certain, I would say, you know, GPRS that we can guide you. But bottom line, guys, it is up to you to take action, to hire experts like myself or Janice or, for instance, Andrew Priestley, who's, you know, also a business coach, and there are some other business leaders in the books that I mentioned in there. So you will never achieve the kind of success you can actually achieve if you don't have the right experts. Now, when I did my Udemy course, I actually did that. I used the power of partnerships, and we have the right partnerships around you, especially for the things you want to do. For me, I wanted to do digital courses with a company that actually already has followers and already knows how to create all of those things. It saves you time, but also it creates an automatic income that you can use to grow your business and maybe invest in an expert like myself to help you really define and go through the processes and go through the planning and go through the strategies that you need to implement to actually be able to sell yourself without selling, whether it's on stage, whether it's on social media, whether it's when you do an elevator pitch, no matter where it is, being able to actually communicate your product through your true energy and through your heart. Because when you do that, you actually magnetize people. And talking about magnetizing people, I don't have a copy in here, but check out the Magnetized Entrepreneur that I wrote the foreword for by my friend Robert, who brought together some amazing people, including Errol, who will be interviewing me when I'll be in Miami in 2 weeks' time. So I'll be going from this view all the way to Miami. And this is why I say it's sort of, when people approach me, for me it's not about selling them. For me it's about seeing the vision, seeing their potential, and seeing where they can go if they were to do my work. Because I saved them this 30 years of time and 30 different experts to help them go where no man has gone before. This is what Captain Jean-Luc Picard would say in Star Trek Enterprise. And this is what I say to my clients, and also what my clients say about me. And one of them, which is a great coach and a future conscious politician, says I'm the Jason Bourne of the coaching, mentoring, and personal and professional development industry. And that guy is Joachim Gerard, who also co-owns Gaia Cards, and he's doing some incredible work with me to be able to set him up to really fast track the amazing dream that he helping him with. And it really makes me extremely humble to be able to support so many different professionals from different fields who are called to do this work, so they can actually go out there and help more people. So guys, now I'm gonna finish this broadcast, but before I go, I would like to share with you this magnificent sunset. Look at that. This is really simply amazing, really amazing. So all the way from Tenerife, I would like to say I thank you and I love you. And look at this. This is really stunning. And this is what inspires me to learn more, to teach more people, to go around the world, inspire and activate the love of wisdom and wisdom of love in the lives of 1 billion people. So together we can actually create more amazing experiences such as the one I'm sharing with you, and help more people transform, so in turn they can become leaders and teachers of others. So if this has inspired you guys, by all means share it, leave a comment, share it on social media, tag somebody who may benefit from the videos I'm sharing. And if you are ready to take action, do get in touch with my PA Alma at info@tonysalimi.com to book your first initial consultation and see how I can help you not only transform, grow, but also elevate yourself, your business, your personal life, professional life, and help you really create the finances to be able to make a greater impact in the world. But most importantly, remain extremely healthy, balanced, grounded, and have an amazing life. Because bottom line is, this is your life, this is your opportunity to experience what life to offer, and I have got the solutions. So go to tonysalimi.com, sign up to my newsletter, follow me on social media, and email me if you are ready. If not, stay blessed, stay loved. Ciao.